Let's talk about the inner feminine, his inner and psychological manifestation within the psyche of man. Feminine is not just a spirit outside of you, he's a shape buried in your psyche, a silent mechanism forged by divine design, placed by the same hand that wrote the law into Sinai. And fearing flesh, he is not summoned, he is awakened, and you already carry him within you. And the only real question is whenever you have the strength to let him arise. Psychologically, Ferbedmet is the function of irreversible decision. He is the part of the soul that cuts away all alternatives, the part that ends all cycles, collapses ambiguity, burns bridges with no regret. As people live their lives trying to avoid this part, and they stay in the hesitation, in delay, in the spiral, and need more time. But Ferbedmet is the death of time. He's the function that says, I see the truth, and because of that, I must act now completely and without looking back. In the terms of Carl Jung, Ferbedmet is not a shadow. A shadow is your hidden fear, your buried desire, your rage that you don't want to admit. Ferbedmet is what happens when you face your shadow and execute it. In so doing, the archetype of holy severance is what emerges when the self is fully revealed, whenever the ego has no lies to tell, and the soul must either conform to truth or perish. Ferbedmet is the destroyer within the structure, not house, but alignment through fire. The part of you that doesn't see the law, but embodies it with blade. Is what Carl describes the terrible side of individualization. When you realize your new form requires execution of the old self, not integration, eradication. So remember Pinchas, and remember the tribe of Levi. Some parts of you that do not belong in the sanctum. Ferbedmet is the one that slaughters them at the threshold. In so doing, he is the archetype of covenantal violence, not wrath born of drama, but violence born of purity. In ancient ritual terms, he is the Levite with the sword. In eternal psychological terms, he is the one that says, this thought must die, this habit must die, this relationship must die. The voice resists in me, but the divine commands it. He does not negotiate, he does not forgive, he ends what resists. So, how do you ignite Ferbedmet from within? Step 1. He needs silence. Ferbedmet does not rise in noise. He rises in the moment after you exhausted your excuses, when you said everything you could say to justify yourself, and there's nothing left but truth. So sit with that. Step 2. Write the sentence. Look within. Name the rebellion. Name the thing you are allowed to live, knowing it violates your order. Don't psychoanalyze it, but judge it. Write its crimes. Write its sentence. And write your name as the executioner. The third step is the strike. Don't wait for permission. Don't spiritualize it. Act and act fast. Sever the thing. Burn the thing. Leave the place. Speak the sentence out loud. and follow it with unrelenting finality. The ignition of Ferbedmet always leaves us something must die. But you know it's real. You feel the fear, you feel the guilt, you feel the old ego begging for another chance. But you must become deaf because Ferbedmet awakens within you. Mercy is no longer your faction. You are no longer the healer. You are no longer the executioner. You are no longer the seeker. You are the executioner. You are now the sword. And your task is to cut cleanly, righteously, and without pause. This is not power for the untested. This is not a fire for the curious. This is the wrath of Hashem in a human vessel. And if you call it before you are aligned, it will turn on you, because Ferbedmet has no loyalty but truth. If you are clean, if you are obedient, if you are already killed the whisper of rebellion within you, then Ferbedmet will burn you like a blade inside your spine. You will walk like a sentence, you will speak like Torah. And every action that you take, it will divide light from darkness. This is what it means to be Ferbedmet.